Hey Cancer, welcome to your October 2020 reading. I'm going to be focusing on you and the person that you're dealing with, a person from the past, just someone that you're thinking about at the time of this reading, and telling you how I feel like you're feeling versus how they're feeling in October. And then I'm going to go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, try to tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you, and then new love, and then a career and just general advice for the month, October 2020. So you're working on yourself. This could have been happening before. It's the first card that I pulled. So yeah, I'm just gonna start out by talking about you, and then I'll go into your person. But Tower in reverse, you're working on yourself. This is a big time. You could, like I said, could have been happening before October, but Tower in reverse, yeah, you're working on yourself. You're trying to. I feel like maybe it's something that people can't even see, but you are. Maybe it's because you had too much on your plate, and I know sometimes it feels like it's like, oh, I'm doing nothing all day, but if you really think about your day, it's like you have a lot on your plate. I can see that you're juggling a lot, and you're not able to, I guess just a busy month for you in general. Maybe you have a lot on your mind, even just a lot that you're trying to like cipher through almost, and it's definitely very difficult for you. Could be the case that for those of you that are single and are just thinking about someone from the past and are wondering what they're up to, maybe you'll have more options in October, and it'll feel almost strange to you because maybe you've been focusing on this person for so long, but I'm not saying that that's the case for any of you, but I'm just saying there could be more options. Maybe that's where this juggling is coming in. Hangman in reverse. I feel like you know what's good for you, and you're not really willing to budge on that, which is a really good thing to have. I feel like maybe it's because in the past with the Tower in reverse, could have been even, like I said, past couple of months, you've been really figuring out, okay, what do I deserve in a relationship? And maybe you can sit here and say all that you want, that, oh, I don't even know how much work I put in, but I can really see for you, Cancer, that you have put in a lot of work and really tried to figure out what is a healthy connection to you. So I think you know what's good for you. I think you know what's good for you because you've been separated from this person for a lot of you for a while, at Hermit in reverse. And I don't really get that much of like love feelings anymore for this person. I feel like if anything, maybe you still hold them to regard, to feel like that this person was someone that you were very in tune with, someone that you feel like you guys were possibly soulmates with the High Priestess here. But I can see that you've been taking some time apart from them for a lot of you, for a while now probably, trying to work on yourself, trying to figure out if this is something that you even want. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be trying to figure out what you want. During this month, and I'll look at the outcome, but I really feel like whatever decision you make, it'll be a decision that it's worth something that is good for you and not something that's bad for you, which is really, I'm happy to hear, Cancer. That's really, really hard thing to overcome. Especially if I see the love that you have for this person, maybe they hurt you. For those of you that they did hurt you, then that makes sense to where it's like, I don't want this person anymore because they are hurtful. But it's really funny because when I get a really strong energy from someone, energy of them moving on, or an energy of them walking away, an energy of them knowing what they deserve and not being able, like not budging on that, it's always the case that I get someone who's all of a sudden willing to make it work. You could have been dealing with an earth sign in the past, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Really big on Capricorn here with the Judgment card, and the Two of Coins together. Seven of Wands as well. Someone's really willing to work this out with you. Sorry if I didn't say I'm focusing on this person now. I feel like I said my piece with you in regards to this person in October, because I really just don't feel like this isn't a priority, I guess is really what I've been trying to find the words to say. I don't think it's a priority for you anymore. So They've made a decision to give this another shot in October because they want to work this out with you. Maybe they realize they made a mistake. You know, Cancer, the saying is really true where it's like you don't know what you have until it's gone. I'm not saying you're totally gone, but with the Hermit in reverse here, I really feel like you're heading out the door in October. Like I said, this person wants to give this another shot. They made a decision, Judgment card. They made a decision to make this work. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want things to... It's so funny how this works, you know? They want this to be more mutual and not so one-sided anymore. Cancer. They want to put in the effort. This is a card of giving and taking and trying to find something mutual. At least that's their intention. Just making it more fair. But, you know, Cancer, if you left because this person was manipulative, it doesn't have to be the case. It could be the case that they're just emotionally out of control right now because maybe they want you and they don't know how to handle it because you're leaving or have already left. King of Coins in reverse. Could have been some manipulation here, but like I said, could just be the case that they're emotionally out of control. Really big on the earth signs right now. Another card of manipulation. I think for a while they just couldn't make up their mind. Or could have been very strict on what they were looking for, and it feels like you guys have almost switched places here to where now you're the one that knows what you deserve. Not saying that this person thought that they, you know, I just feel like they were very, I can never find the word for this thing that I'm trying to describe, like strict boundaries, know what you deserve, have high standards. High standards is kind of what I'm talking about here. King of Swords in reverse. I feel like they had high standards in the past, but now they're trying to let go of those standards since it's in reverse. But you may be aware that during this month, they're not going to act impulsively. So at least that's a plus. But I do see them really being in the mindset of trying to make this work. I wonder if you are happy without me. I feel like that's a part of this. Like I said, is they're thinking about you and they want to make it work because maybe they think that you're happy. Maybe it seems like you're happy. For the most part, I do see the Hermit in reverse, which can mean being very sad. But for the most part, I think that you are trying to work on that and work on yourself, like I said before, and work on your own happiness. So since I left when I saw you with someone, I don't know who that was. It could have been you, Cancer. I feel like that could be the case because, like I said, I did see some manipulation. I did see things being one-sided. So maybe you gave up entirely when you saw that they had been with someone else. They wish they could take back their words, possibly their actions as well. Especially for those of you that are resonating with this third party thing. Or this that they could have been mean. This is a Knight of Coins in reverse and King of Swords. King of Swords in reverse and King of Coins in reverse. Those are both high on someone being manipulative and mean and controlling. Ooh, I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but 4 of Coins and King of Coins, both in reverse, are both very big on control. So like I said, with the 4 Coins in reverse, I feel like they're letting go, trying to let go of the control. They're starting to understand your connection, probably when they realize that this is something that they actually want to put in some time and effort into in October. Possibly has to do with the fact that you're done, and then it makes them realize that they messed up. That's how most people are. Like, people are very, sometimes, if they don't feel any pressure. Like, for example, when you're there and you're not leaving and you're willing to work things out, and they know that you're willing to work things out, there's less pressure. But when you're leaving, there's more pressure for them to act, and that's usually the time when people act, is because it's like, well, okay, well, I don't want them gone. They realize that you are the best thing that they ever had, the best thing in their life. I feel like you could have supported them, Cancer, with with the Four of Coins in reverse. I feel like you could have supported them emotionally, financially, were there for them whenever they needed someone to talk to. And despite all that, they could have still acted badly towards you. I lost myself for a little while. I can see that. They lost themselves for a while, maybe during this period of separation where you thought it was done and you started moving on almost. Seems like there was a separation. You're starting to get on, you're back on your feet in October, starting to move on, starting to walk away. But this person is starting to pick back up again. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Maybe you guys had a lot of talks. It doesn't even have to be spiritual, just about life, or like I said, you were there to support them through a lot. For a lot of you, so I'm not gonna lie, Cancer, if you're resonating with the story that I have so far, even if you're not, you can stay tuned. I'm gonna go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, and I'm gonna go through new love, and I'm gonna go through a lot of things to try to get more stories out there. But here's the thing, I got the new love card, so I feel like for a lot of you, you guys have already moved on, like I said, and you're starting to shift towards, when I was talking before about you having possibly multiple options, at the beginning of this reading, I was talking about you having multiple options and kind of moving forward. That could be the case. I got new love, so I feel like, Cancer, even despite when I'm about to look at the outcome anyways, but despite that, I feel like you possibly are looking towards new love anyways. And if you're sitting here like, no, they're the love of my life and I love them, I'll look at the outcome and try to get more stories out there. I got the new love card, so this could be a new person, but I feel like a lot of you are going to move on. Move on to someone that you feel like it's safe to be with, especially like I do see this person. Really a lot of cards on verbal abuse or manipulation. And definitely that's not the case for all of you, but I feel like they could have made, if you were to get back together with them, I don't know how safe you would feel because they did it before, who knows what they'll do in the future. Or that could relate to them like taking money from you, or things being one-sided, or things being unrequited for a long time. It's not going to feel super safe. I got unrequited right as I said that, so I feel like that is a factor. And I feel like you guys just never, especially recently, haven't been in this honeymoon phase. You guys haven't been in a very happy phase. So it's just, I don't even know how much more I need to pull because I feel like I've said my piece about you guys. I feel like I'm going to look at the outcome to really look into if I see, like, for those of you that are resonating, if they're going to say something. Children or immaturity. You could have had children with this person. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a air sign is really big on what I'm getting right now. I mean, not an air sign, a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I guess an air sign too because I was looking at the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but could have had kids, or they just were really immature or young. And yeah, Cancer. This could be a soulmate connection. I feel like maybe you know that. Maybe that's why you stuck around for so long, is because you have this really, really deep connection with them. But just because it could be a soulmate connection doesn't mean that if you're unhappy, you need to stay. If that was the case, that would be terrible. You definitely don't. I feel like I was going in slow motion for 2 seconds there. Let's look at the outcome. Kind of like to think of when I'm doing my monthly readings, like as the outcome, as being like end of the month, and I'm dealing with middle of the month. And I'm going to do a mid-month for you guys too, so make sure you subscribe so you can see when I do your mid-month reading. But 4 of Wands, and the outcome. You'll reach stability either way. This is a card of a reunion, so I feel like for some of you, this person could come back around. And you'll feel like things are more stable. Like I said, I feel like they really are serious about this and have given it some thought. But like I said, if this person didn't treat you well, I feel like you won't feel like it's safe to love. Open your heart. You'll be guarded. You won't really know like when they'll kind of act as they were before. And I feel like that'll be a little frustrating and scary for you. So you'll have your heart guarded, you know, it's totally natural. They could ask you for help, or you could ask them for help. I feel like it'll end up just being one-sided again. Doesn't mean that things will be terrible or that they're going to be mean to you, but I just would like you to know that if, you know, for those of you that do, I feel like the downside to that, the good side is that there will be a lot of happiness in your life, because like I said, you could have been kind of really sad with them gone, and vice versa with them being sad about you being gone. But I see some happiness coming back, a reunion, some stability. But for those of you that do decide to give this another shot in October, I just would like to say that you could be guarded, like I said, and also that things could return to being one-sided a little bit after you guys decide to work things out. So I just would like to say that. So let's go each sign, Aries through Pisces now. And then I'll get into new love, because like I said, I feel like that was a lot of you guys walking away. For those of you, I guess the outcome is more so if you do decide to give this a shot. But for those of you that are listening, you're like, hell no, I'm not giving this another shot. Then I think that outcome wasn't for you. I feel like in general that might be that you'll get stability either way, you know. But let's go into each sign. Of course, that story isn't going to resonate with everyone. That was kind of specific. So, let's start with Aries. This Aries feels like there is some unfinished business between the two of you with the World card in reverse. They feel like you guys didn't both, at least they didn't say their piece. I feel like they realized that they were emotionally unavailable when you guys were together, and maybe that's why they felt like things are unfinished, because they didn't kind of give it them their all. They could have also more relating to the general, some control issues. Let go of control issues is the love deck. They may need to let go of control issues before they decide to give us another shot with the World card, like I said. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Knight of Wands, same card I got for the other person, they won't be acting impulsively. I feel like it's because they're a little possibly worried or afraid about how you'll react. So they're trying to, like, I feel like if anything, this Taurus is gonna, and especially I was really heavy on Earth in that reading, Cancer. So yeah, I feel like it's like keep an open mind in reverse. I feel like it's because they know. I kind of want some of my crystals out. I feel like they're kind of closed-minded and thinking like their own way, like, oh, I know how this Cancer is going to react. So they're going to, I feel like if they come back, it'll be a very like almost like testing the waters sort of thing, and not totally like rushing in and being impulsive. This card though could mean really to an unreasonably degree being impulsive, but I'm not really getting that feeling. Gemini. You and this Gemini could have had bad luck in the past. I feel like, although the Wheel of Fortune is a good sign, whether it's in reverse or not, I just would like to say that these cards are flying around. They are still going to be immature. I don't think anything's changed with them. If that's what you're looking to know with a Gemini, I don't think anything's changed. I feel like they're still the same. You could have had kids with this person, but I just feel like they're immature. Or maybe they still don't want kids. Like if you're wondering if they want kids with you, I feel like they still don't want kids. Children in reverse. All right, if you're dealing with another Cancer, I feel like this Cancer is going to be expressing their admiration for you. Oh, by the way, I just want to say, like, if you're watching this, and it doesn't have to be romantic, like if you feel like there's one sign, or if there's a sign like in your family or your friends and you're wondering if you reconcile or what's going to happen between the two of you, or like a coworker, any sign, that you feel like you would like to know. If it resonates, it resonates. Like, it doesn't have to be romantic. I refer to it as if it's romantic, but take it as, like I said, it resonates. So with another Cancer, someone could be expressing their love for you with the Page of Coins, or you could be getting like a new Cancer into your life. But either way, I feel like they admire you very deeply. It's worth waiting for. I feel like you will hear from this Cancer. Got the worth waiting for card, as well as that they just really deeply see you as being very cool. They admire you. They really like you. It's a really positive card. Honestly, that's one of my favorite cards to get, because it's like, it's just such, I love the word admiration. I love admiring people, like, or if someone were to admire me, I like that. So I feel like that's a really positive card for me, at least, the Page of Pentacles. If you're dealing with a Leo, Cancer, this Leo, you make them peaceful. You may be hearing that and be like, what? But I really do think that. Four of Swords, I feel like you make them peaceful. You make them feel good about themselves, possibly, or make them feel kind of at home. I like to think the Four of Swords is kind of being at home. They could be meditating about you, or trying to meditate to get some clarity, especially if you guys are in a period of separation. But I feel like they're holding back from you in October. Like I said, I feel like this is something a very, like, on their own sort of thing with the Leos, where they're thinking about it. And I'm not saying for all of you, but I am saying, I don't know how much they're going to express this to you. I feel like the truth's going to come out eventually, but I don't know how much they're going to express this to you in October with the heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. But they do really care about you. I feel like you make them very peaceful. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Nine of Swords and Five of Coins. This Virgo is extremely stressed out over you. I feel like as well they kind of feel stressed out, possibly because they lost you. They're extremely worried and staying up at night because they're so sad that they lost you. Five of Coins is a very big card on just being extremely devastated at some sort of loss. I guess this Virgo could be dealing with some personal stuff too. Just keep that in mind. Like, maybe they are dealing with some serious stuff in their life, so that's why they're stressed out. But I feel like I'm asking in regards to you, so that's how I'm going to take that. I feel like as well, healing family issues. Maybe, I don't usually ever say that, but maybe it genuinely is. For those of you that, like, had a breakup over something, I don't know, like a really tough breakup with a Virgo, I feel like that's what they're stressed out about. But if this Virgo was kind of new, or you're not sure, they're taking some time apart, it's because they're extremely, like, sad right now. Maybe they had a loss in their family. If you're dealing with a Libra, that's for those of you that, like, this a Virgo is being distant, you don't really know what to make of it. So, if you're dealing with a Libra, like I said, no. This Libra, I feel like, is really going to take the lead with you, Cancer. I feel like they want to, at least. King of Coins. They're feeling confident and like they want to say something to you. Could be the case that a Libra is really focused on their, like, job right now. I feel like this is a true love between you and this Libra, honestly. All right, let's see what's going on with the Scorpio. You and the Scorpio could be in the same friend group, community, maybe know the same people. I feel like they don't really care, though, if you guys have some differences in terms of something socially, like politically, or just social. Religion is a big one. I feel like they don't really care. I feel like they feel like you guys can work out your differences anyways, but keep in mind that there are some social things in the way between the two of you, and maybe that's why they're being distant or weird with Scorpio. You guys could be soulmates. I feel like they will. This is calling your soulmate card, so this is a big card for me on someone, like, literally calling or texting you. So you could be hearing from the Scorpio. Maybe they decided to overlook your differences between the two of you, and yeah, they just want to talk to you. You and a Sagittarius, Cancer, are really, you guys have a really loving relationship. Empress here. For a very small percentage of you, could be having a child with a Sagittarius. very small percentage of you with the Empress here, but I feel like in general you guys just really have a deep love. This is a very nurturing love. This is a very secure love. This is very, very deep love. But someone is a little pessimistic about it, and I feel like that could be why there's some time apart. Someone is not very optimistic. I feel like they're very in their head, despite the fact that you guys have this very good connection. Cancer, you and a Capricorn. This Capricorn is in love with you. This Capricorn is in love with you, but they don't feel like they're attractive. I don't think that they think they're attractive enough for you. Or maybe they feel like you aren't attracted to them. Like Ace of Cups and attraction in reverse. I feel like Ace of Cups is a really big card on love and being open about the love that they have for you. But someone here feels like they're not attractive. I'll just say that much. Someone's a little insecure. New beginning with an Aquarius or a new opportunity with Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you guys will have a really good month together. Being on the same page. Things being more mutual, not so one-sided. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like things will be more mutual, like I said. They're going to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like you guys are going to mutually walk towards each other and have a new beginning. That's really positive. Okay, so if you're dealing with the Pisces, this Pisces here, are they letting go? Let's see. Okay, so I don't really know. I feel like either it's the case that they are letting go entirely, or it's the case that they're wanting to, I know it's like, which one is it? But, you know, let me pull another card, because I got Eight of Swords in reverse, and then I got Honeymoon in reverse. So it could be the case that, to me, that honeymoon in reverse can sometimes mean committing and, like, stepping out of this. So whatever, okay, Tower card. Whatever state you're in right now, it's going to be the opposite in October. Or if you're watching this in October, like, if there hasn't been a big change, there's going to be a big change. I'll put it that way. Like, the exact opposite. Like I said, I was like, is this meaning the end of a good phase, meaning leaving, or the end of a good phase, meaning commitment and, like, getting into the real stuff? Could be either one, but there will be a really big change between the two of you. So it's going to be whatever is the opposite of what you guys are in, especially if the change hasn't occurred yet. So let's get into new love, Cancer. So if you have a friend that you're wondering if things are going to work out or if they're going to admit their feelings to you, right off the bat, okay, if there's an earth sign in your life, Capricorn especially, that you don't know, you're wondering about, that's a friend, or that you just, like, haven't admitted your feelings to, this person is battling some things. The Devil card came out, Eight of Coins in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. So with this friend, really big on Capricorn. This friend here is really almost selfish, but I feel like it's because they're trying to battle some addiction problems or maybe some codependency issues. If this is the type of person that goes from relationship to relationship really quick, I feel like they are trying in a good way to, like, get rid of some of these bad habits that they have. So that's what I get with a friend. I feel like for a lot of you, especially if that resonates, it's not the month for you guys because they're really just trying to work on themselves. But yeah, so in terms of totally meeting a new person this month, Nine of Cups in reverse. Someone could be taking, okay, so you could be meeting a water sign or a fire sign this month, but if you meet this fire sign or water sign and they seem a little standoffish. It's because they're the type of person that likes to take their time. They're not very upfront, which is like a water sign and fire sign. They're usually pretty upfront, and emotional. But I feel like they're really taking their time with you. So yeah, like if you meet, I'm just gonna throw that out there. This could be someone that you end up being with though. Maybe if you feel like it, if you watch this video and you end up meeting in October a water sign or a fire sign they have a lot of feelings for, keep in mind that this could be a really real connection. Really big on cups and fire. I mean, water and fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I guess this could be in September as well if you met this person, but just like really new person in your life. But I'm going to focus on new love in October. But like I said, these things don't have to be exact. Like if you met this person, this sounds like this person, then that's the case. But in terms of totally new love, I feel like I said, they're going to take their time, and you may not see it. You may not see that passion, but this could be someone that you end up being with for a very long time. So 2 cups, like a true love soulmate sort of thing. Some of you could be meeting your soulmate this month in October. So let's look into career, finances, whatever that means to you. Really hopeful month for you, Star card. You're getting some of that optimism, some of that hope, some of that positivity back into your life after a possible period. This could mean poverty, it could mean losing money, it could be losing something, could also be illness, could be a loss of some sort. I feel like after a period of loss or kind of just struggling, there's some hope being renewed, and it's in reverse, so it's definitely not going to be around this month. I feel like the only thing that's stopping you is like you want to do something for some of you, but you feel like you won't fit in, or you feel like you're not the typical person to do what it is that I'm talking about. This new thing that you're starting to get hopeful about and some motivation about. Could even be a hobby, like you guys. It doesn't have to be a job. So you're going to be thinking it over in October and wondering like, am I good enough for this? 2 of Wands. I don't feel like I fit in. I don't feel like I'm good enough. I don't feel like I'll get popular enough. It's a very social thing for like social reasons. But keep in mind that this is something you're very good at, Magician card. This is, if not your biggest skill. Especially if you're getting all this passion and hope for and motivation, that usually is a sign that it's something that you're really good at or meant to do. And in October, really, really happy that I got this. Ace of Coins, this is a direct sign that shows me that you could be getting some new money coming in or like a new opportunity, especially with this thing that I'm talking about. I feel like you could be getting some optimism, and then very soon you'll see in this month that in some form you'll get a new opportunity to pursue this thing that I'm talking about. Especially if this is money that you're worried about money coming in, and then maybe you have, could be like I said, something in terms of a job where you're feeling hopeful about it and you have a good feeling about it. I feel like you will get it for sure because you're good at it. There may be some negativity there for a second, like I said, with you feeling like you're not the typical person to do it, or that you're worried about not fitting in. But also could be the case that you're getting some money. For those of you that are getting money from like an ex-husband or something like that, really feel like you'll realize that even though you feel like you won't, you will. Big card of manifestation. Let's see the advice for you. A new start is coming. Absolutely, couldn't have put it better. A new start, a new hopeful start. You looking forward to the future, you feeling hopeful again, you not feeling sad anymore or like you're at a loss anymore, Cancer. You're very close to achieving your goal. Extremely positive, extremely positive. I feel like you will see the fruits of your labor this month. I don't say that. I say that like maybe to a couple signs like each month. So you're the lucky one this time, to where I really feel like you're going to be seeing that this month. Especially if you work towards it. You know, you have to work. But step out of your comfort zone. Really relating to the Hierophant in reverse. This could be out of your comfort zone, or this could be something that you feel like you're just a little bit of negativity, like, oh, I'm not right for this or something like that. But nothing will come of you stressing. It literally landed, that you see that, and landed on the Hierophant. Nothing will come of the situation. Nothing's going to come of you stressing about you not being good enough for something. Like, your dreams need a practical plan. Like I said, Two of Wands, this is a card of planning. Two of Wands is a really big card on planning. So I feel like regardless, you're going to be planning this month and really tapping into this raw power that you have and skill. But keep in mind that, like I said, you need a plan. This Ace of Wands was put after these two cards for a reason, meaning you have to plan, you have to capitalize on your skills. And whatever that means to you, it doesn't have to be a direct job, but whatever it means to you, you need a practical plan. Could even be like a hobby or something. Believe in the impossible. Feel like you will be. Believe in the impossible, that you can get what you want. It doesn't always have to be a struggle period. It doesn't have to be a tough cycle. You can get out of that. And you will be this month. For a lot of you, I'm really confident in that. Like I said, there's some planning and hard work that needs to be involved in that, but meditation for clarity. I said before some manifestation meditation. Oh, meditation for creativity or clarity. Creativity, if this is something creative, you may need to meditate in order to tap in, get some inspiration. Maybe that's part of this hard work that I'm talking about. I did have a feeling this was a creative passion, but it doesn't have to be. Healing waters. Okay, very directly. Cancer is a water sign. Obviously, you guys probably know that. So when I'm talking about you healing, this is a month of healing and getting back on your feet, getting out of a tough cycle. Like I said, it's a healing water. It's quite literally healing yourselves, healing your cancer, cancer selves. Water sign. Joy and delight. Really happy month for you. I feel like a lot of happiness and hope coming back into your life, which makes me extremely happy. Prosperity and abundance, absolutely. It's a really big month on you reaping the benefits, you working hard and planning, and then getting some money into your life or some new opportunities in a good way. So now I'm just going to pull a couple of these cards real quick, and I'll wrap up this reading. Thank you for those of you who made it this far. Really hope that I brought you some happiness and some clarity, to know that you guys have really good things ahead for you guys. I have a lot of cancers in my life, so I really care about cancers, and I really appreciate the emotional, creative side of you guys. So, spiritual practice. This may be a big month on spirituality. A lot on healing and meditating and clarity and all these things. So spiritual practice may be an important part of you getting some inspiration during this month, for those of you that would like to do that. Beginnings. Could be the case that I'm talking about, like this new opportunity, a new start is coming, the beginnings. For a lot of you, there's a new start on the horizon. Could even be a big move or a change of job or something like that. Spiritual quest. A lot on spirituality. I've never gotten the spiritual quest card from this deck. So a lot on spirituality, a lot on like practicing, meditating, being on a spiritual quest, finding yourself, healing yourself, stuff like that. So I'm really happy for you guys. Hope that this message brought you some clarity. Thank you so much for those of you who made it through and watched it to the end. Please comment your story, Cancer, and let me know what resonated with you, and I hope that you guys have a really safe and blessed October. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, if you really like this reading and you resonated with it, you can reach out to me for a personal reading. I have my email in the description box of this video. No pressure, we can just talk about it. A lot of people email me and they're like, I'm nervous, I've never gone a personal reading, or I don't know how this works. It's no pressure at all. I'll just kind of explain it to you, and just if you even have any questions at all about it, you can just reach out to me. So looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you so much. Hope that you guys, again, have a good month. I see a lot of really good things happening, so I'll see you probably for your mid-month, but before then, maybe a love reading. Subscribe so you can see my future videos and updates on this month. So thank you so much. Again, have a great and safe month. See you soon, Cancer. Thank you.